Dungeon. Alderman. We need a healer badly. See if there's a healer showed up. I've been invited to a group. I mean, I'll join. If this guy invites any gray people, I mean, yeah, whatever. I really don't care. He can set up this group for me while I AFK. Is your main ready for TBC or is this your main? I forgot. Hey, we're gonna be addressing all of the warrior confusion today. All right, I'm back. Okay. What is going on here? 45, bro? I'm out. All right. Whisper. Olda question. Group invite. Whisper. Olda question mark. Group invite. Whisper. Olda question mark. Dungeon tank. But he invites a 45 to the group. Like, what are we doing, man? Trying to get gray XP from the beginning of the dungeon? Or like what's going on here? What are we trying to do? What's our objective, folks? Alright, this guy accepted. Laggy Sack did not. Olda question. Looking for healer Oldaman. Spam refresh. Where are the healers? Whisper. Olda? Question. Group invite. Get in the group, dude. You literally just applied for Oldaman. You want to join my group. Trust me. Big push to 60, dude. We got to make it. We got to make a big push here. Come on, guys. Join my Oldaman group. Have anything else to do in the zone? I don't unless I actually start trying to complete the Power Stones quest, which maybe I will do. I've actually never attempted it. Some say it can't be done. I know you're not AFK, dude. You just listed yourself for Oldaman. Niche girl. Olda. Question. Here we go. Hunter's in. Rhett and Nut. Sorry, dude. Unlucky, I just invited Niche Girl. Sorry, just need healer. Just need healer now. Okay, looking for one more healer Ultimate. There we go. Big push. Queues up for 3-hour Ultimate. I mean, Ultimate, I was running the... I guess I should just say I was Googling on Wowhead. It is actually kind of insane how much XP you get from Ultimate. These guys are PvPing. Guys, I do not PvP. Keep me out of it. They got a healer, man. I'm pissed. Do we rejoin the group with the 45? It's just so sad because I could be in that group right now, but I don't want a 45 in my group because I'm pretty sure we might have some gray mobs. Unlucky he got he poached the healer though. I didn't spam refresh enough. I'm washed. But yeah, Ultimate gives a ton of XP. If you do the Norganon disc quest and then the follow-up, it is crazy how much XP it gives. Just need healer. Spam refresh. Spam refresh. If only there was a way for healers to apply to my group instead of me having to constantly check. Oh, the guy did leave. What was the name? What was the name? Any nerds? SA something? Priest. I don't even know how to use /who, man. We need a VOD check here. I'm actually going to check the VOD. This is important. Click. Channel. They left the healer left the group. Channel. They left the healer left the whisper. Boom. Gotta make a it more the Ultimate. Watching the VOD, staring at the VOD. It's just here we go. Here we go. I'm about to hover it. Keep me out of it. Name. S. Okay. I think Sorry will catch the back half. Ultimate. This is a diff group. Just need healer. Please join our group. Please join our group. And hit her with the and summon. Hello. You received a strange whisper. I was watching you join a different group, and I took notice of your healing capabilities. Kiss, kiss. I'm not a freak. You don't know who this is, but would you like to heal my Ultimate? All right, we're about to. This is you know it's bad, folks. /who priest Badlands. Heal Ultimate. Heal Ultimate. Heal Ultimate. Guys, nothing wrong with harassing other players into playing World of Warcraft. It's good for them. If they say yes to this, it'll benefit their life. So nothing wrong with /who harassing people. Whisper. Ultimate. Janmarie. No, Janmarie joined someone else. Janmarie and he sniped him again. Invite. Yes, we've got a summon. All right, group form, guys. New TBC. Polgar about to be #1 deeps. Hey, man. I'm gonna try and keep it respectful this dungeon. My world buff is ending in 25. I'm finishing a quest and then going. Should we drop something threatening to this player who's just communicated that he's gonna finish a quest before heading to the group? Are we gonna tolerate that, guys? Our healer expects a summon, or they're not coming to the instance, dude. This Endurium Flake quest, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what happened. I didn't get it. Maybe there's a breadcrumb that leads into it that I destroyed from like STV or something. Guys, how did my bags get so full all of a sudden? I'm telling you, straight up, recently, I feel like there's been a bug with bags. Because my bags are just always full, and I'm really not feeling like there's a good reason that they're full. It doesn't make sense. Absolutely no reason they should be this full. I'm not putting stuff in them. Dude. Just walk up in... I need to not crash out. I don't know about you guys. I'm having a harder time lately with not getting angry at World of Warcraft. I don't know what's been going on lately. Personal problems. Who knows what's wrong with me. I've been getting a little bit frustrated at World of Warcraft lately. Specifically at my party members being extremely selfish. Like, I'm actually like kind of annoyed right now that this paladin is completing Endurium. Why are they completing the quest? Why does the quest need to be completed now and not after the dungeon? Like, they probably have their hearth set in the town. I mean, I should, but I don't. They probably have their hearth set. If not, you can just die or whatever, or run out of the instant. Like, why are we... Like, is this person going to, as soon as the instance is done, never enter Badlands ever again? Like, what are we doing here? Meanwhile, this priest says that they need a summon, and they're right here. What are they doing? Yeah, the hunter's gonna beat this guy. Because he's just being... But again, like, why are we... Genuinely, how crazy do you have to be to genuinely think that you sitting still, hitting mobs for Endurium is a respectful thing to do in a group of 5 people ready to do the dungeon? Now, to be fair, in their defense, there's 2 other lazy bums in the group not coming to the instance. So really, I'm the only one who deserves to be in this dungeon right now. This hunter, too. Shoutouts to this hunter who's actually coming to the instance. We deserve to be in the instance right now. And these other players do not deserve to play with us. Because this player has been sitting here for 20 minutes. I mean, this guy, is he on a mount? Are we lost? Uh-oh. Phase hunter. I was about to say, the hunter should be almost here, but he ran inside Angor Fortress, or at least ran up the wrong way. But that's okay. It's the effort. I'm going to reset my towns before we get started. Just need a second. Okay, so that's why the healer needs a summon, which, again, completely fine, right, guys? Because healer... Dude, that is crazy that his hearth is at Gallows and Tavern, because mine is, too. He must have just done SM. My hearth is also Gallows and Tavern. I just did SM. That's crazy. Here's a hunter. Summons Inc. Great news, everyone. Our healer probably will not be able to accept a summon because they are about to reset their talents. Where's Niche Girl at? Grom Gold Base Camp? Anyway. What programming language do you use? I use, these days, TypeScript. Back in the day, a lot of Python, a lot of C++. To this date, I would say definitely my most comfortable language is probably... Like, what are we doing, bro? I'm gonna crash out. He just accepts the summon and immediately starts hitting a wolf. Like, I just need to take deep breaths, bro. This is a different player. This person... Please accept summon. You get the summon? Sarat dies. Great. Our hunter just went around starting PvPing. Like, are we just gonna start without this guy? Like, the whole group's here, we're summoning, he's still not gonna accept the summon. But I'm gonna stay calm, guys. I don't care. It's just a game. Not like I need to grind levels tonight. Is this hardcore? Nah, bro. This is TBC, the Burning Crusade preparation. I don't think this buddy's gonna accept this summon. Quite honestly, I think he's gonna start fighting another mob. I want to kick him from the group so badly. I should have kicked him 5 seconds ago. Please hurry. Not interested in staying on this tune for long. I instantly have a power word shield on me. All good. I'm gonna stay calm, guys. All good. I'm not gonna let, you know, a couple power word shields get me down, guys. Couple power shields, you know. I've defeated the Lich King on normal. I'm not gonna let a couple power word shields get me down, guys. Like, that is not who I am. And our player goes offline. Wonderful. Actually, so insane, bro. Huh. Alright. Uninvite. Flash who? I mean, it's worth summoning for a shaman, surely. I need to figure out where these people are. This guy's an org. I need someone who I don't have to summon. Preferably. This guy's in Desolus. I don't know. Olda? I'll just invite the shaman. And we might have to summon them. Where's this guy at? He's at the crossroads. Alright, here we go. Will our group come help me summon? Find out soon. Healer's coming. Maybe healer's impressed with my damage, honestly. Shout out to the healer. Types in chat immediately. Let's get out of here quickly. You critting a lot. So the ZG buff is broken. I have 25% crit. I'd probably have like 10%. If I clicked it off, it's going to be off in 17 minutes, unfortunately. Yeah, ZG buff's kind of broken, man. Not gonna deny you the truth. Did not crit right there. Do not tell the healer I'm stopping for a mushroom, guys. He's in a hurry. Inventory's full. Do not tell the healer that just happened. Kneeled for a mushroom. Did not pick it up, folks. That is not a good look for the group. Bags, I'm telling you, they're sneaking up on me, their fullness. Get this hog shank out of here. Delete this. Sarat, don't hurt us, bro. We are friendly. My party did attack him earlier. And you deleted his water? Nah, I always make sure our healers have a mage in the group. Just not this time. I got some level 15 water I did not delete. Hunter drops a BRB. It's the standard classic instance. 30 minutes to get people to the instance. Then they start staggering BRBs. Surely this shaman will accept and drop Wind Fury Totem. It's really all we need from our players. Okay, we mounted up fast. I think our priest does not have a mount. So this gives me time to go click the mushroom. Storms. Looking really good. I think ZG buff is flat stats something now. Yeah, I believe it's just a lot of flat stats. ZG buff, guys, again, it doesn't really matter now. It's kind of too late. But for any of you last minute levelers, I would recommend using the ZG buff. And it drops a lot in Booty Bay. And yeah, it's quite good. He's just jumping in. Whatever. I'll just complete these quests after, guys. Surely I mean, there's no way I forget. I'll do all 3 after. And I'll actually do the Power Stones for the first time in my entire life. All right. Let's get in here, squad. Our hunter, don't know where he is. We're here to have fun. One of these days I'll buy bullets so I can actually range pull, but until then I'm face pulling like a noob. Alright, we only got 15 minutes to basically clear the entire dungeon, so we're gonna have to start pulling bigger. I'm gonna actually, guys, I might have to be institutionalized soon if another one of my healers starts spending mana on Holy Fire, bro. I actually can't handle it, man. The last healer was doing this too. It is the most annoying thing ever when your healer is spending mana to do 0 damage and then they have to drink. Like, should I just tell him to save his mana? And like, look, now he's drinking and now I'm pulling, right? And like, now I have to pull small. Hunter's still AFK. It's just put me out of my misery, guys. Yeah, the last priest I had was casting Smite. This guy's casting Holy Fire and Smite. It's even worse. Surely he gets up and heals me here in this 4-pack. Will he cast a heal or will he cast a damaging spell? Anyone like looking at their character model as I die and he doesn't heal me? Or is it just a personal preference? I'm literally staring at his character not casting a heal and then I get power word shielded. Oh. Calm down though. I don't know. I just gotta find a way to have fun in these groups, you know? I feel like it's way more fun to be chill on my max level characters, hard stuck in heroics. But for some reason, when I'm like, it's XP per hour and people are kind of wasting my time, I start to not get a Zen Garden. You know, I need to stay Zen Garden. Right? It's not a big deal. My healer starts. I mean, like, our healer, here's the thing. Our healer's smart, man. He's figured it out. We're doing good damage. He does not need to power word shield me. Can I... What do we think, guys? We tell him? I'll just say, by the way, you don't have to power word shield me. Stops my rage from building. I'm gonna be a nice guy. Type it out. We gotta move, dude. We gotta move. And not be single targeting mobs in 2026. What I mean, like warrior, I don't have a world buff for long, but if I have a world buff and I have like wind fury and like I'm doing so much damage that I'm starting to develop an ego in these dungeon groups, right? Like look at this damage meter. Right? There's me, and then there's everyone else in the group. And it's like very clear that I am more important than these players. Right? Let's put a number value on it. This shaman gives me a buff, so he's on my good side. But this paladin, I'm about 5 times more important than this paladin currently. And it's hard for me to stay respectful of this paladin. when my number is 5 times higher. But I need to stay respectful. I told you guys the Hunter BRB would be. Now here's the plot twist. Hunter's back just in time to win the bow. Healer out of mana. We're going in anyway. Great. Hunter immediately pulls threat, griefing my cleave. Dude, I need to get a second warrior in these groups so I don't have to battle shout. I feel like I'm a little too. And dude, he power word shields. The bow drops on command, as predicted. And that's just the way life goes, man. I don't have bag space for this. He's taking it. Maybe he knows how to do it. Slash loot. Hunter want the bow? Hunter does not want the bow. I should probably want the bow. Arrows. I mean, respectfully, guys. He needs the arrows. I actually need them more so that I can pull with the bow. But I'm going to pass because I'm a nice guy. Did the bow make it into my inventory? I did. Does that receive loot? I don't know where it's at. Oh, I already equipped it. I need bag space. I'll pass the boots. Obviously, I'm a nice guy. Not going to need on that. I like really need this guy to stop power word shielding. I really need this guy to stop power word shielding, guys. How can we make that happen respectfully? Anyone know how? Any chance this shaman wants the shield? Dude, the paladin rolled need on the shield, bro. He can have it. I don't care. Rep paladin, by the way, rolling need on shield. This is not the first time, by the way. This is not the first time I've been in a group with and the shield comes out. This is not the first time I've been in a group with a rep paladin only that rolls need on shield. Now again, I actually don't want this guy to play prot. I would rather tank so I get more rage. But I still think it's funny that it seems to keep happening. I have the shaft. I leave it on the ground. Someone else pick it up. Yep, the right guy got it. Good. Guys, my bags got full very quickly for some reason. I probably retail a little bit too soon, but whatever, dude. 6 seconds. Like, again, we're over here doing 600 DPS for fun. And we're having fun. Boarding full bags, sub 40s, Unreal right before an expansion. The problem I have, and you guys need to help me with this. Why is it that I seem to care? I have like 2,000 gold. Why is it that I seem to care about 12 silver right now? I have an add-on that clearly tells me where the junk is in my bags. Like, I know what to delete. It's very clear that there is garbage in my bags. It's very clear what I should be deleting. The problem is I am afraid to delete something worth 12 silver. I have 2,000 gold. I'm literally like actually stressing myself out. Like the real life equivalent is like stressing myself out over like pennies on the ground. Like there's actually pennies on the ground in front of me and I'm like running into traffic, like risking my life or like wasting time. Who has the staff? You. Buddy says, yes, you do. This guy, I do. Dude, do you see this chat, guys? This is actually classic. Hunter types, who has the staff? Because we have to combine them, right? To summon the boss. He says, who has the staff? I say, you. He says, I don't. The priest, yes, you do. The hunter? I do. Turns out the hunter did indeed have the staff. We saw him loot it. I made a comment a second ago. Oh, the right person got the item. I was pretty sure I saw correct. Our healer, 10% mana, not drinking, guys. Not a good sign for the group. Anyone else concerned that our healer's at 10% mana, not drinking? Okay, he started drinking just really late. I mean, that's not great, but I forgive him. I thought he was out of water. Anybody else like how beautiful Troll Mail looks with these kind of helmets now? I feel like I look so good, right? They used to look really bad with these helmets. Guys, ZG buff, 5 minutes left. Ugh. Sad. Wolf Bracers Mail. I mean, that is a hunter item, bro. I would recommend pressing need. We also have a... Is the group coming? The group's coming. Wow, I'm stunned. The hunter doesn't press need there. What could he possibly have? I mean, I hate to break it to the team. That was not a correct roll, folks. Maybe the hunter doesn't know he can equip mail gear at 40? Possible. Guys, you don't mind if I click on a mushroom, do you? Yo, what up, Kenny? TBC. Dude, I like this shaman. He's moving his character. He sees that I'm trying to move the mobs together, and he comes with me. I like that. Now, he's earth shocking, which, you know, a little disrespectful, but I forgive him. My battle shout uptime I do not think is good, guys. I need to get my battle shout weak aura. Sometimes if there are pennies on the ground and I hear someone with a funny hat pick it up, I mean, that's basically me, man, unfortunately. I see more mushrooms in the corner, guys. Oh my gosh, 5 streams. Dude, they're watching watch stream streaks. I bet that's probably pretty cool for like new streamers. 5 streams in a row this person watched, guys. Can we give a warm welcome to Tadrius? Oh my gosh, man, that's huge. And can we give a shout out to me for streaming infrequently enough that that's actually not that hard to do? I feel like I deserve some praise here. If I stream too often, I mean, he surely would have missed one by now. So shout outs to me for not streaming. They're unethical because you can retain them through watching VODs. Wow. There's always an exploit for everything, man. Crazy. Yeah. Maybe it's time to... It might be time to explain the warrior drama. So, like, there's been a few people concerned about the amount of warriors I have. I only have 1 warrior. I have 1 troll male warrior. Well, you know, technically I have 1 that I plan to main. So the others don't really count as much. But I guess they kind of do count because I could switch my main if I get lucky with gear. So I guess I have like two troll male warriors that have very similar names and very identical gear. Or not identical gear, identical appearance. But again, that is for alchemy reasons. This guy rolled need on a citrine, bro. He just sent his pet in. That is not shoot. Okay. I asked the hunter if he can shoot a mob, and he just sends his pet in, bro. And pulls 2 packs. Sounds good, dude. That did not look like he took a shot at any point, did he? He just sent his pet in. All good though. Alright, ZG buff just wore off, guys. Back to reality of doing no damage. And now we have to try and hold threat off people who have world buffs. Can I do it? So I have one. So first of all, we just saw something. Let's take a sidebar as I'm explaining the warrior things. Did we see something in chat that claiming I am a dirty booster? Let's make a couple clarifications here. I am not a dirty booster. I have not given in to temptation. I have not boosted. Yeah, we're good. We pulled the pack all the way. I have not boosted a character in TBC anniversary. Yes. I have not yet done that. And well, now he pulls the boss. I think he just now read my message, guys. I think he just now read my message and shot the boss. I didn't need him to pull the boss. I have not boosted in TBC WoW Classic Anniversary. And I do not agree with the boost being in the game. I don't think people who boost deserve their character. That's my current stance and opinion. These gloves are good, but I actually don't want them. Maybe the paladin wants them. Nope, they get greeted out. I don't believe in the boost. I think people who boost don't deserve their character. I think it's really, really probably the most frustrating thing in WoW history is getting ganked by a boosted character as a low-level player. That is crazy. I didn't really feel it that much last time, but that is one of the craziest experiences in the game, is leveling a character and getting ganked by another player who paid to skip the leveling process and can now gank you. It's so strange because they paid to skip your leveling and then chose to go back to the zone. Like, the whole point that's ironic is this player paid money to skip 1,000 Needles. They decided they would rather spend money than quest in 1,000 Needles organically, okay? Then they still want to spend their time going back to 1,000 Needles to camp lobies or gank lobies. So it's like, it's just so crazy because a second ago I thought you didn't want to be in 1,000 Needles. And it turns out they don't want to be in 1,000 Needles to quest, but they're fine with being in 1,000 Needles to kill low-level players. And again, it's one thing if a player's character was legitimate, but getting ganked by an illegitimate lobby is crazy, bro. That's not even their character. That's like they're on like Lil Bro's or Big Bro's account who did the leveling for them, and they just get on the account and run to the starting zone to gank you. I'm gonna lose threat, guys. Okay, we get a little bit of rage. Actually insane. But yeah, these players pay to skip the low-level zones and then just come back and kill lobies. Disgraceful behavior. Disgraceful. I really wish there was an easier way for me to ruin their life in game. To be honest. Like, how sick would it be if you could, like, I could put a tracker on that person and switch over to my main character and, like, not allow them to ever play the game ever again. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that would be so great. Now, obviously, that's not great, because, like, if you're a good person, that could cause a bad person to do that to you. But, dude, I don't know, man. It really does feel like that individual that killed me while I was doing the chicken escort in Hinterlands, I don't think they should be allowed to play the game ever again. Is that unreasonable? If you are a level 60 hunter and you are in the Hinterlands and you choose to kill a player doing the chicken escort, do you deserve to ever play the game again? I feel like no. I feel like that could be a permanent account deletion. And I feel like nothing of value would be lost there. I actually probably roll need on this item. Sorry, guys. I know I haven't been needing on a lot, but I decided to roll need here. This guy, I don't even know what this is for. Is that a quest? Oh, that's the quest chain for the necklace. Maybe that's why that guy didn't roll on the wrists. Maybe he has somehow gotten them from this dungeon before and hasn't equipped them because they're male. Guys, anyone a little bit worried about my bag situation right now? Or just me? I got a piece of Mulgar spice bread just sitting there, grayed out. Just waiting for our healer's mana. Bag's looking like they have a lot of space. Yeah, we gotta clean that up. Literally just hop layer. But that's the point, Faithloid. The hunter only killed me once, but I was doing the chicken escort. Actually, the last 2 times I've been playing my character, I've failed both escorts. I've been ganked by level 60 boosted trash the last 2 times I tried chicken escorts, which is just kind of sucks, man. Kind of sucks. We live in a society where you can't even do a chicken escort. Happy for you and your bags and your wife. Thank you, Pepperdota. If only you knew. Oh, if only you knew. If only you knew. Alright. Here we go. We got big cleave happening here. Opening up at 600 DPS. Our hunter hasn't attacked the pack yet. He's drinking. All good. I feel like hunter drinking, I guess, is more of a thing now because explosive trap does so much damage. Let's see let's go. Another paragraph from San. I've missed these, man. Shout outs to, can we get a shout out to San, guys? They made it free to play for the last 5 days. You spent 10 hours Eastern Plaguelands killing anyone on a boost mount I could find on your rank 14 warrior. Is that psychotic or unhinged? Nah, man, that's just PvP, bro. Keep it up. Nothing weird about that. That's just PvP. That's your way of protesting the boost. Beautiful, actually. All right, we have a Wind Fury totem over here. I'm just gonna back up till I'm in range of it. I now have Wind Fury totem. How do you spell your name wrong? Miles, you got it. Yeah, that's the same thing. It happens with lots of people's names. Really easy to spell their name wrong if they don't use the most common spelling. I would never say that they spell their name incorrectly, but if a person doesn't use the most common spelling for a name, a lot of phones, if you speak into the phone, they mess it up. Miles, I don't think Pepperdota knew who the skin informant was until now. I think he now knows who the skin informant is, but I don't think Pepperdota knew who the skin informant was till now. He called you a freak. I'm sure he didn't mean it. I'm sure now that he has the opportunity to thank you, he will, and not call you a freak. I'm sure Pepperdota is very thankful that someone noticed he had a lot of undervalued or like, you know, skins that are maybe not, you wouldn't expect to be expensive. And now that he knows that, you know, he can decide what to do with that. So I bet he's very thankful. And I bet he thinks you're very normal. All right, missed anything else in chat? He's from all the arcane and multi-shots. Yeah, maybe you could train him, Kenny. Get his rotation down. Get him on something a little more mana efficient. I mean, I'm going to die to this pack. 3 brawlers is crazy, but we're going in. Oh. Anyone else prepared to say goodbye to my health bar? I'm still alive for now. Big heals. Alright. Miss anything else in chat? What's the best healer for dungeons and TBC? So it's not Holy Paladin. So we'll get that out of the way. Resto Shaman definitely has to drink more than Priest, but Resto Shaman's really nice because you place totems for melee groups and stuff. So Resto Shaman is probably the best for dungeon groups, but Priest is also really good. Druid is probably not the best just because your average group is going to have some mistakes. Druid does not have a normal res. So you can run into some weird hiccups there, but they're good. I'd say really everything but a Holy Paladin is good for the harder heroics. For the harder heroics, Holy Paladin just doesn't really have any AoE healing. And also, yeah, just struggles healing in general. Holy Paladin's kind of like a little more of a support healer. So when they're on their own, it's a little tough. You got alchemy patterns you can learn, but yeah, but I might want to sell this 15 silver alchemy pattern on the auction house. Have to think about that. Right now, Eskimoto, I'm playing two-hand Fury for leveling, but in the Burning Crusade, I'll be playing Protection Warrior on every single one of my warriors. I do not ever want to play DPS Warrior. The thought of playing DPS Warrior in Karazhan actually makes me feel kind of sick, kind of ill. Not only am I playing Fury Warrior, guys, I do not leave Berserker stance. Kind of my playstyle. It's how you do a lot of damage, though. I'm about to die. Wish me luck, guys. What a thunderclap. Why not? Dude, I griefed my rotation here really hard, but maybe my group will forgive me. I love how addicted you are to a specific spec in a specific patch of a 20-year-old game. It's not addicted, man. I can stop anytime I want. It's just fun. I think people conflate that a lot. You know, there's a big difference between addiction and enjoyment. I like playing Prot Warrior in TBC. I'm not addicted. Just a little bit fun to play sometimes. Sue me. Do not have a problem. Yeah. So your op lightning strike 150 euros 2015 or 1k. Hey man, skins, just be glad you're out of skins, Sand, because CS skins is a horrible space to be in. It's just not. It's just so volatile and so risky. It's just not a good idea to hold skins long term. Terrible investment. So just be thankful that you're out of it, just so you can be stress free. I mean, imagine if you were still holding the lightning strike even though it was worth 1,000. You would be constantly worried that it was gonna crash or change, and yeah, terrible investment. I would not recommend anyone get into Counter-Strike skins. What are your thoughts on crypto? Dude, I think crypto is more reliable than Counter-Strike skins. And I think crypto, personally, I'm not a big risk person. I'm a very play it safe. I'm a safe individual when it comes to pretty much everything in life. Sometimes being safe isn't the safest thing to do, though. Completely unrelated piece of advice for you all. But yeah, yeah, crypto is, yeah, I would say CS skins is more risky than crypto, though. Just CS skins is not where you want to be, guys. That's the takeaway here. If you have skins, you should probably get out right away. No, I don't know. If you have skins, you have to figure out when the right time to exit the market, but I wouldn't want to hold them long term, to be honest. It's too unreliable. Is Disc Priest a real spec? Disc Priest is not really a real spec, Pepper Dota, unless you're in a 25-man raid. You can run it because of improved Divine Spirit. That's the reason you play Disc, is this talent that makes your this thing. It doesn't actually, crazy. Okay, here we go. It loaded. It didn't load right away. This is the reason you play improved Divine Spirit. And you obviously can get like pain suppression and stuff too, but that is the main reason to play Disc. Back in the day, some groups would run 0 Holy Paladin and are Disc instead. And the Disc's job was to spam heals on the tank. And while doing that, they essentially become a Holy Paladin with pain suppression and improved Divine Spirit, which can work if you run like double prot Paladin and have 3 Paladin blessings from either double red or double prot. So, yeah. Can you PI Peaches? It's only caster in this game. Can't PI physical. Unlucky. Deadlock. Is Deadlock still not released? I always forget which games are like early access and like still aren't out. Like you say like Deadlock is going to be released soon and I'm like, hasn't that game been out for so long? Guy's about to die. Bandage up. How many DSTs will we see get ninja'd in pugs this go around? I mean, probably not going to be doing that many pug. I might though, on some of my spare warriors. What do you think about Ashes of Creation? Dude, I was kind of excited about Ashes of Creation. It's funny. I was kind of excited about Ashes of Creation like 6 years ago. I don't know. I was excited about Ashes Creation for like a period of like 1 or 2 months. And then it just felt like they started building the hype too soon. But the problem is I think you have to if you're them, because they need money. I think you have to, if you're a game like that, you have to start building hype very early on because you need to secure investment to continue funding the game, I guess. So basically, when you are a game like that, starting from kind of not a lot, and you just kind of have to keep hyping people up over something that doesn't exist. But that caused me to lose interest after like 2 months, because I was like, okay, 2 months have passed. Not even 2 months, maybe 6 months. 6 months have passed and like nothing's happened. Like we're just speaking things and there's like really early alpha gameplay or whatever. Like it was a scam from day one. What do you mean? I mean, I don't really know exactly the inner workings of what went down. My guess of what happened, knowing literally nothing, is it seems like the board thought that the dude in charge was doing a bad job, but then I think this is what they want you to think. This is what the CEO wants you to think. The CEO wants you to think that the board thought he was doing a bad job, but the entire company like rallied behind him and quit when he was removed. That's what he wants you to think. Now, I don't know what actually occurred. I have no insider information. I don't know anything. But that's what he wants you to think. Is that like, oh, he's the owner that did good and the board like ousted him and then the whole dev team decided to quit or whatever. I don't know what actually happened. I don't know if the guy in charge was doing good things, bad things. I have no clue. I don't know why there was a board. I'm guessing because they just accepted a lot of investment from a lot of places. I suppose is why they have a board. Here we go, guys. I leveled my priest to disc with Spirit Tap. Felt pretty good. There you go. Confirmed disc is a real spec, guys. Was used for leveling.
Who dares awaken Arcadus?
There's them in D stance. Have Wind Fury Totem. Sunders. Now we demo shout. Zerking. Oh, Zerking's not up. A few more seconds, guys. Burn. Burn this boss. I'm zerking. Going berserker stance. Uh-oh. Get a little whirlwind for pad, and then execute. Execute. Agility, huh? Dude, the world is just like rigged for hunters. Okay. I'm not done with this instance. I have a few things I gotta do inside. Turn on automated quests for this. It's gonna take a second. Wasn't Arcadius level? It was 47 before. Yeah, PBC changed a lot of levels and stuff. It's funny you said like, I wonder if your group can kill this boss earlier, Shano, and I was about to tell you like, yeah, we definitely can. It's gonna be real easy. All right, asks us the discs. Did I actually need this belt? No, I didn't. Okay. All right. Ultimate done. I need to run out of the instance physically for a couple reasons. I'm going to pick up a few mushrooms, and then I have a few quests outside the instance. He is super nerfed. All of the dungeons, so this is a good thing. Nerfed is a strong word. All of the dungeons have had their levels squished, which I think is a very good thing. Original Uldaman had level 36s at the start, and the last boss is like 47. So old Uldaman spanned 11 levels. That is just impossible to be level appropriate. So like the right way to do old Uldaman is go in at level 44. And there's like a few grays at the start. But most of the instance is reasonable, and the last boss is orange. But if you, for example, go in at 49, because the last boss is 47, like half of the instance is gray. So I think the level range, again, I think vanilla dungeons are kind of cool. Wait. The enhancement shaman yoinked the ring. That's a tough look, guys. Enhancement shaman needs to go to the auction house and spend 70 silver for this ring instead of stealing that one. Kind of messed up. All right, guys, where are the mushrooms at? But anyway, all of the classic dungeons I've always thought are like super epic, super cool, but man, not really. A lot of stuff doesn't make sense about them, which is kind of fine and cool and epic. But yeah, I just, for replayability, it kind of sucks that the dungeons are so many scuffed things about them. But I think it makes the game kind of epic and cool, though. I wouldn't. I think classic as it is pretty good. But yeah, anyway, guys, this is Paul Carr. Paul Carr. My character has a couple nicknames: Paul Carr, Paul Turbo. Some call me Paul Driver, but this is Paul Carr. This is my 4th warrior that is troll male. When I say that, I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Do you think it is weird to have 4 of the exact same class that look the same? Like all of my warriors have the same face, the same hair, the same skin color, the same tusks. Some of them have similar names. I don't think it's weird, but some people think it's weird. Some people in my guild think that I have a problem, and I don't agree. If I like warrior, why not make 4 of them? It's kind of my thought process, right? Like, why not? It's like, you know those happy people that you know in your life that just do something spontaneously? Well, I mean, I don't need to get help, but I don't agree with that alert that just went out. You know those people, you know, they're like happy. They'll say things like, they'll just be spontaneous and stuff. And like, you know what? I felt like doing this, so I did it. It's kind of like that, you know? I want 1 warrior, so I made 1. I wanted a 2nd, so I made a 2nd.
They ask you how
I
you
wanted a
are,
3rd, so I made a 3rd. And at this point, I mean, this is my 4th warrior. I'll say, technically, I have more warriors than 4. But I will say that that's like, when does it count? Like, what level does a character have to be before it starts counting as a character? Because technically, I have a lot more warriors, but I don't think they count. Because I probably am not going to play them. Probably. Like, I don't even know, does it even count as me having 4 warriors? They're not 60. Should it be 60 that it counts? Because as far as I'm concerned, guys, I'm just leveling. I'm just taking them to 50 for alchemy and TBC. Like, this is not, I don't have a problem. These are alchemy alts. They're alchemy alt. It's just for alchemy and TBC. Like, it's just to make money. I'm going to get them to 50, and I'm going to transmute. Because you need to be 50. That's all it is. It's just 50 for alchemy. And so, like, I'm not actually gonna play them, right? Right? That makes, I think that does make sense. But yeah, they're just alchemy alts. I'm just taking them to 50. If I get bored later in the expansion and level them up to 60, so be it. Like, for example, I got bored, I leveled another one to 60, but only, you know, I don't think that is weird. That, like, if I...
好きなんです。愛してます。と、毎晩部屋で隠し撮り写真を貼った酒瓶相手に練習してたりしたんだよ。それは俺の一日の日課だった。おはようございます、北川さん。朝は駅の灰皿相手に挨拶の特訓をして出勤して、帰りどっか寄ってきませんか。3時には給湯室の食器棚に向かって笑顔のシミュレートに励み茶を運んだ。まあ現実際問題大した行動なんか起こせるはずもなく、いつかきっとというあやふやな希望のもとに反ストーカー行為をしつこく地味に繰り返しながら日々の生活を送っていたわけなんですが、そんな胸を焦がす思いを抱いていた相手が今目の前に転がっているというこの状況。しかも信じられないことに、ここは会社でもホテルでもない俺の部屋だ。このままいただいてしまってもいいものだろうか。
キューエッグレーベル越野原作。
嘘みたいな話ですが、なんていいわけないのは分かっちゃいるが、この人の思わせぶりな態度がいけない。今日は仕事帰りに一緒に飲んだ。そこまではいい。問題はその後だ。何があったか知らないが、正体なくすほど酔っ払ってくれた。いつもだったらありえない。騙し討ちして部屋に連れ込むなんて、そんなつもりはなかったのに。なのにあんたと来たら、北川さん、俺ここで降りますからね。ちゃんと帰ってくださいよ。ほんと勘弁して。寝ないで北川さん。家どこなんすか。
中村、
住所言って帰ってください。
やだ、めんどくさい。中村んち止めて。
ダメです。
なんて意地悪な男なんだお前。冷たいやつだにゃー。
バカ言ってないで起きてくださいって。ちょっと
兄ちゃん、これもう無理だろ。連れてってやれよ。
いやだからそれはまずいんです。困ります。
こっちだって困るんだよ。持ってってちょうだい。
どうしよう。ほんと困る。困るんだって。そして現在に至るわけですが、憎たらしいほどクークー寝てくれちゃって、 これはあれですか？お前なんか対象外ってことですか？そうですか。それでこの無防備さですか？そうですか。畜生畜生、俺だってやるときゃやるんだからな。服脱がしてやれるわけがないんですよ。ヘタレですか？そうですよ。くそ、何をやっていますか俺。いや意識ない子に悪いことしちゃダメ。男としては間違ってるかもしんないけど、人としては間違ってないもん俺。中村お前手出さねえの？起きてたんですか？
実は刺して酔ってもねえよ。
あれ、なんでそんな。
ん待ちくたびれて下手な誘いをかけてみた。よっ、じゃあこっち来い。
それは一体どういう。
なんかもうめんどくせえから直球で聞くけど、お前俺のこと好きだろ？
気づいて。
あんな鼻息荒く周りうろちょろされたら気づくだろ普通。座ってお前があんまり毎日熱心に俺を見るから、だんだんその気になってきて興味が湧いたんだよ。モーションかけてくんのかと待ってたのに、いつまでたっても動いてこねえからしびれ切らして小芝居打ってみたんだけど。
北川さん。
たくお前と来たら。どうしてくれんだ。毎日好きオーラ垂れ流してまといつきやがって。おかげでこっちは視線一つで優越感でいい気分にされて、いつの間にか見られることに骨抜きだ。嘘じゃねえよ。好意寄せられて嬉しくないやつなんかいないだろ。一人でしたりするくらいのことはしたな。
北川さんあんた今相当酔ってんでしょ。
ちっと飛んじゃいっけど正気だって。
こんな機会はきっともう二度とないと思うんで、ありがたくやらせてもらっちまいますけど、朝起きたら忘れてたなんてことは勘弁してくださいよ。
うん。結構いけるもんだな。すげえ興奮してきた。
北川さん、 ダメそうだったら蹴っ飛ばしていいっすから。
おお。なあ、もしかして上って脱がない方がいいのか？
脱ぐの嫌ですか？見たいです。
嫌じゃないけど素で胸ないぞ。つまんなくね？ほれ、真っ平らだ。あれお前今すごい目してるぞ。ちょっと落ち着け。
だから言ってんじゃないっすか。俺あんたに惚れてんですよ。こんなん見せられたらたまんねえ。乳首の先っぽプツンってなってますね。嬉しい。舌反応してる。これ触ってもいいですか？どうでしょう？
ちょっぽい。
たった
もうで
こっちにいいっすよ。北川さん、後ろ使ったことは
ないけど指だけ入れた。
誰が？
自分で。多分お前の頭の中じゃやられてんだろうなと思っていじってみた。
マジっすか？
も
ちなみに何本
う2本半くらい。何泣いてんだお前。
いえ、なら入れますよ。柔らか。本当に入るよ。
なんか自分でやった時と全然違う。つかお前の指俺のより長いんだな。
北川さん、すいません。もう限界。大丈夫っすか？痛い？
痛いよりも太くて口めくらっちまうの。中ででかくすんな。
なんてことを言うんですか、あんた。危うくぶっ放すところだった。動いてもいいですか？すげえ気持ちいい。北川さん、好き、大好き。
中村気持ちいいか？
最高です。
そりゃよかった。
北川さんは？
俺は痛かゆいよ。
すみません。
でも次からはなんか もっと良くなるような気がするわ。次ってなかったことになんかしないから安心しろよ。こんだけ嬉しがってもらえたらこっちだって気分がいい。寝てみてよかったよ。俺のこと大事にしてくれそうだし、これからもよろしく。それとな、そろそろ行って終わってくれ。ケツがもう限界だ。
北川さん、やばい。そう言って北川さんは自分からガンガン腰を振って俺を行かせて、見送りなんかいらねえよとピンシャンしながら帰っていった。そんな男前っぷりにますます惚れ直した。その後俺はおめでとう俺、乾杯。毎晩練習相手になってくれた酒瓶に向かって祝杯をあげたのだ。ミラクル万歳。これは北川さんの湯飲み。北川さん、昨日の夜ヘナチョコな俺に奇跡が起きた。俺は会社の先輩北川さん男に入社以来恋をしていた。気持ちを伝える勇気なんてないグズな俺は日課と称し、その姿を眺めたり覗いたり見張ったり見つめたり無言のアプローチという名を借り、バレなきゃ大丈夫だの精神でやりたい放題ストークし、妄想の羽を広げ彼を怪我したりしていた。愚かな俺はそれで満足だった。決してお互い傷つくことのない偶像との触れ合い、欲望にまみれた視線を向けられる。相手がどう思うかなんてそんなこと思いつきもしなかった。賢く強い北川さんはそんな俺の行いに気づいていた。信じられないことに俺を待ちさえしてくれたらしい。そんな期待を裏切り、ちんたら周りをうろつく俺にしびれを切らした彼は自ら動き決着をつけた。嘘みたいな話だが俺の恋は実った。奇跡だ。バレたら絶対惹かれて終わると思ってたのに。いやー、人生どう転ぶかわかんねえな。
中村。
びっくりした北川さん。
お前まさかそれ飲む気じゃねえだろうな。そりゃ俺の湯飲みだろうが。
しませんよそんな。
やりそうな目をしていた。
滑らかに失礼なこと言わないでください。顔を合わせた時気まずかったらどうしようかと思ったが、一線を越えて一夜が明けた本日の北川さんは素で普通だった。茶どうぞ。
もうありがと
う。なんすかこれ。
倉庫行ってその型式のケーブル取ってきて。じゃあよろしくな。
あまりの普通っぷりにだんだん不安になってきたな。あれ、 夢だったとかじゃねえだろな。北川さ
あ
ん、持ってきましたけど、これで合ってます？
そう、それそれ。
普通だったら初めての朝で気恥ずかしくってどうしようってところじゃないのか？それがなんだこれ、ホモなお前をちょっといじってみましたみたいな。もてあそばれたかも、どうしようって感じがすんですけど。
箱開けて出しといて。
まあとはいえ寄せては返す些細な不安も。
誰のケーブルだこれ。こっちかな。
四つん這いになってる北川さんのお尻が目の前で揺れる。この絶景の前にはどうでもいいや。
どっかで短いんだよこのケーブル。
わお、俺は肉欲にひれ伏すダメな男だ。だってこの揺れるお尻の味知っちゃったんだもん。今は相手してもらえるだけで十分だよ。こっから先は俺の努力次第ってことで。ああ、ほんとマジで可愛かったな。今度バックでやらせてくんねえかな。すげえだろうな。
よし、できた。中村、新しいの横
お尻。
おい、どこ見てんだ。
うやい。
もう一本ケーブルよこせ。
すみません。
ほら、よもやまさか尻見られて恥ずかしいと思う日が自分に来るなんて考えたこともなかったな。男の視線ってのは狂気だな、中村。向けられてみて分かったわ。あれ、女子の皆さんがいやらしいって言うわけだ。ああいうことされると自分がどうなるか経験して知ったから意識しちまって焦る。困るわ、お前の視線は特に。だからその目で俺を見るなよ。
北川さん、
なんだよ。狭いとこ入ってくるな。終わったからもうで。昼間っから何しようとしてんだ。ほら。
いや、こうくっついてるとね、ほら。
くっついてるんじゃない。お前が近寄ってきてんだろ。目が尋常じゃなくて怖い。こっち来んな。やめろ、仕事中だ。
さっきですね、見渡したら誰もいませんでした。
変に冷静なのが余計気味悪いよ、お前。
ひどい。
ほんとやめ。
予想外の可愛さを知ってしまって焦ったのは俺の方です。失礼なこと考えてごめんなさい。
なんなんだいきなり。今まではただ見てるだけだったくせに調子こくな。
なんていうか、ちゃんと気持ち言ってもらって嬉しくて、自分も行動に表してみますみたいな決意表明。
おお、そりゃいい心がけだ。昨日家に帰ってからよくよく考えて俺も気づいたことあんだけど言ってもいいか。
はい。
なんで俺が普通に女役だったんだろうな。
は、
今度の時は俺にもケツ使わせろよ。
マジっすか。
おう。
どうやってかわそう。奇跡の次に来たのは戦いでした。正直勝てる気がしません。 こんにちは、中村です。梅雨ですね。大食いで。
もうムシムシすんな。傘さすほどじゃないってのがまたな。ならフルで一気にザーッと来て早く終われってなあ、トシ。
そうっすね。おまけに情緒に激しく欠けています。俺のこと喋っと台無しとか言うけどさ、この人だって黙ってりゃ十分儚げっぽいのに、言動でぶち壊しだよな。
首に髪の毛張り付いて気持ち悪いし、もっと短くすっか。
うわ、肩雨に濡れて肌色透けてし、背中の肩甲骨後ろからやってっ時うねるんだよな。たまんねえ。目細めたらもっとよく見えねえかな。
あ、俺甘いもん食いてえわ。コンビニ寄っていい？アイス買うわ。あ、どうした？
予想以上に全面濡れちゃって乳首丸見えになってんじゃん、バカ！川さん、
なんだよ
これ着てください。
は？なんで？
ダメっすよ、あんたシャツの下何も着てないじゃないですか。透けてんですよ、胸とか。
そんなん別にいいだろ。透けたからってなんだっつうの。
よくねえんだよ、俺の目には毒すぎんだって言ってんですよ。
アホだろお前。
いいから早く来てください。
こったよ、切りゃいいんだろ、切りゃ。めんどくせえことばっか言いやがって。
つうか、あんたはちょっと無防備すぎます。いいですか、お外は危険がいっぱいなんですよ。いついかなる時何があるかわからないんですから、もっと周りに気をつけてですね。
お、車来た。水たまり危ねえな。おい、避けろ。うわ、もろかぶり。
あんた一人で逃げましたね。
だから避けろっつったろ。意外にどんくせえよなお前。ほら拭いてやっから顔出せ。どうした？
コンタクトに泥水入っていった。痛くて目開けてらんないです。北川さん、どこ？
こいつ。ああ、もうしょうがねえな。ほら来い。戻んぞ会社。
アイスは？
もういいから来い。なあ、お前ちっと痩せた？
そうっすか。どうだろう、測ってないからわかんない。シャツびしゃびしゃっすよ。着替え突っ込んでおいてよかった。目いって、まだなんか入ってる気がする。
目薬とか買ってくるか？
いや、確かカバンに入れっぱにしてたような。 あった。
刺してやろうか。
いいんすか？
いいよ。ほら来い。
嘘、マジでお膝ですか？お願いします。
仰向けになるよ。
はーい。
いいか刺すぞ。ほい終了。
あざっす。はあ、気持ちいい。
中村、
はい。うわ、目薬すげえ。めちゃくちゃくっきり見える。北川さん、髪の毛綺麗だな。情緒に欠けてるとかほざいてすんません。雰囲気作りうま。いい顔してんな。笑った。かわいい。
お前
なんすか？なんかこのままキスされそう。してくれんのかな？嘘、マジで。目つぶってみよっかな。えい。
なんだそれ。しょうがねえな。
うわは嬉しい。北川さんの手冷たくて気持ちいいっすね。すごいひんやりすべすべだ。あー、すみません、握っちゃった。
ほんとお前手握ったくらいでもっとすげえこと俺にやらかしてるくせに変なやつだな。
俺バーチャルには強いけどライブには弱いんです。元ストーカーなんで。
恥ずかしい性癖を堂々と言うんじゃねえよ。ほら手貸せ。頭ん中でどうこうするより現実でちゃんと握り合ってた方がいいだろ。いいねこの感じ。人と手をつなぐなんて久しぶりだ。
やだな、もう。もしかして北川さん今ときめいちゃったりしてますなんて。
うんちょっとしてっかも。
かわいい。やばい、俺今だったら多分絶対空飛べる。なんか意外っす。
何がだよ。
いや、スキンシップっていうか、あんまりこういう甘いの好みじゃないのかと思ってました。
なことねえよ。俺さ中村とやって体撫でられて思ったんだけど、お前の手ってあったかいのな。サラサラしてて気持ちいいよ。
それは触れてるって思って嬉しくて体温上がってんですよ。
へえ。
あ、ちょっ
おはようございます。
おはようございます。
おはようございますってお二人ともどうしたんですか？そのおでこの絆創膏。
昨日の夜散歩してたらテンションの上がった犬に引っ張り回されて転んだ。
いや、俺も昨日無駄にはしゃぎ回ったら転んじゃって。
はあ、そうですか。
北川さん中村です。今日は夏の暑さに浮かされた草木も眠る真夜中の悪夢をお聞き願えますか？そんな見ないでください。
なんで？お前俺の顔しょっちゅうガン見してるくせに。
面と向かってっつか、俺視線合うの苦手なんすよ。こっそり影から追っかけんのがいいんじゃないっすか。てか俺なんか見てもつまんねえから、もうやだ。髪いじんのやめてくださいよ。
中村、
なんすか？
お前ほんと自分で自分のこと分かってねえな。
はい、からかわないでくださいよ。
からかってなんかねえよ。ほら顔上げろ。
キスもうめえんだよな、この人。北川さん、なんで俺のケツ。
柔らかくはねえけどこの弾力はいいな。まあおとなしくしてろ。今日は俺がしてやるよ。
ちょっと北川さん、後ろはダメだっつってんでしょ。
人のケツは好き勝手するくせに自分はダメってか？ケチくせえこと言うなよ。おい動くなって。
やめて。
この辺いいだろ。散々パラお前にやられてっからな。俺も覚えちまったよ。
まずい。このままでは本気で突っ込まれる。どうしよう。北川さん。
変な中村って何す
だよ。
おいなんだよその日の。
すみません。
すいませんじゃねえ。何する気だって聞いてんだよ。ちょっとこっち来んな。
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
中村。
俺は 北川さんを亀甲縛りにすることでその実行を阻止したのです。
ほどけ！
怖くてほどけません。
怖いのはお前だバカ！なんなんだよこれ！なんでこんな縛りができんだよ！普通できねえだろ！
また褒められた。あ、それはあれですよ。北川さんがそうなってたらすげえいいなって思ったから、俺頑張って練習しました。
だから褒めてねえよ！何ちょっといい顔作って気持ち悪いこと言ってんだ！お前本当に俺のこと好きなのかよ。恥ずかしいからほどいてくれよ。もうなんで俺ばっかいじられる方なんだよ。納得いかねえ。
すみません。だって俺触んのも好きだけど眺めんのはもっと好きで。
やめろ中村！
目の前にこんな釣りネタあったら我慢できねえ。乳首立ってし、
そことチンコは揉まれっと立つもんなんだよ。
北川さんかわいい。
何が視線合わせんの苦手だ。めちゃくちゃ今俺の顔見てんじゃねえか。ああ、まさかてめえ顔にぶっかける気か。やめ、
すげえ気持ちよかった。
この変態最低だお前。
好き。
人の話を
はい。
すんのはいいよ。いいけど縄は外して。
いいんすか？外します。
いいも悪いもお前一回抜いたくせにもうこんな立ってたらやんねえと収まんねえだろそれ。あとやるならベッドな。
北川さん男前。
っておい早く手も外せって。
デジカメで撮って印刷して抱き枕作ってギュッてしたい。
お前なんだその顔。
なんかこれ北川さんのこと無理にしちゃってるみたいで。
みたいじゃねえよ、実際してんじゃねえか。
やばい。
またかよ。やめ。中村嫌だ、ちゃんとしよう。腕外して。
すいません、もうちょっとだけ。北川さんなんか結構ほぐれてる。俺もダメっす、このままバッグで入れさせて。
嘘、無理だって。濡らしてもねえのにいてよ。
じゃあちょっと待ってください。
なんだこいつそこ開くな。マジやめ。
いいっすよね。
やめ。
動き
まっす
中村、もういいだろう。で、外して。
はい、ただいま取れました。あれ、すいません、大丈夫ですか？俺なんか我を忘れて飛んだご無礼を。
中村、
はい、
ちょっと来てみ。
はい。もしかしてキスしてくれんですか？なんですか？目つぶった方がいいですか？
好き勝手しやがってこんにゃろ。ふざけんなよてめえ。これ以上俺の体に変なこと仕込むんじゃねえよバカ。
すいません。
しまいにゃ本気で泣くぞこら。ということが昨夜ありました。今まで口を聞いていません。普通切れんだろ、あんなんされたら。まあ俺も少々楽しんでしまったので相手のせいにばかりはできないわけだが、ちょっと気持ちよかったのは恥ずかしすぎる。だよ中村、時計ちょうど10時だから休憩しろってか。気遣いはできんのに空気読めねえのはなんでなんだ。うまいな。お、俺の好きな水まんじゅう。何これ、食っていいのマジで。甘っ、うまっ。なんだこれ、手紙？はあ？昨日はごめんなさい。俺はあなたのことを愛しています。
あなたのことを愛してます。
バカ野郎中村、ちょっとこっち来い。
はい。
よし、仲直りな。つうか俺も頭突きしてごめんな。こんなことでときめいて許してしまうとか、着実に相手に毒されていっています。なあなあ中村、
その日の彼はしたたかに酔っ払っておりまして。はい、なんすか？大丈夫ですか？今タクシー拾いますから。
おしっこ
は？漏れる。いや北川さん、待ってここじゃダメだって。そんなのちょっと見てみたいけど、ここでしちゃダメ。それはマジで困る。ここの公園のトイレ行きましょう。でビビった。水でいいよな。北 北川さん大丈夫かな。
どこ行く？
どこでも。この公園、こんな時間に見事に男ばっかだな。まずここあれだ、有名な発展場じゃんか。やばい、一番危険な公衆トイレに一人っきりにさせちまった。北川さん。
もう大丈夫？吐いたら楽になりました。すんません。いいね。
北川さん。
おお、中村。
ああ、なる。そういうこと。ごめんね。じゃ、お大事に。
ああ、これご親切にどうも。
危ねえ、目つけられてた。北川さん、はい、これ水飲んで飲んで。
悪い悪い。
歩けます？
ああ、大丈夫。
ここちょっとあれなんで早く行きましょう。
何どうしたの？
とりあえず公園抜けてから。
なんだよ急に。
北川さん止まんないで。見てるけど。
中村、
見られちゃってるね。
ここって
そのですね、相手を見つけるのを目的としたそれ系の場所みたいな感じです。
マジで？あ、もしかしてトイレで介抱してくれた兄ちゃんって俺を誘ってた？
無理になんてしてこねえけど、変なのに当たるとまずいっすよ。気をつけて。
本当にこういうとこってあんだ。
あんま木に寄っかかっちゃダメですよ。服汚れる。北川さん、後ろ向いて。
中村、
声殺してくださいね。北川さん、早く終わんないと人来ちゃうから、感じるとこだけつきますね。こういうの気持ちはいいけど、すっごく北川さんとできんのにちゃんと向き合えないし触れないし、これはこれでいいんですけど、なんかもったいないじゃないですか。俺今はやるだけとか嫌ですよ。
どうぞ。どちらまですか？
明治通りまっすぐ。
かしこまりました。
村、お前慣れてんだな。
北川さんと付き合ってもらえる前まではまあそれなりに。だって俺もともとゲイだし。
怒んなって。悪かったよ、興味半分で絡んだりして。俺とこうなる前どんなことしてたのか気になったの。俺はお前以外知んねえのにちょっと腹立ったんだよ。
北川さん。
なあなあ、それはそうと外ですんのってケツ冷えっけど案外いいのな。またやるか。
嫌だって言ってんじゃないっすかもう。
ああ、いいじゃんいいじゃん。
双方共に酔っていたために起きた夜中の珍事でした。今思えばあのタクシーの運転手さんは俺たち二人を早く降ろしたくて仕方なかったことでしょう。
今何時だ。なんだよ、年明けてんじゃん。簡単どこ行った。参った。外で尻丸出しにすっとこうなんのか。年
北川さん、良いお年を。
はいはい言ってら。さて俺も家帰って寝るか。やべえ、本気で具合悪くなってる。医者って正月やってんのかな。水しかねえし。薬屋っていつ開くんだっけ。寒い。なんか自分家久しぶり。そうか、会社は同じだがしょっちゅう泊まり行ってたわで、ほとんど毎日一緒にいたんだな。喉痛え。お、中村からメール来たら。何
1月1日午前0時15分。明けましておめでとうございます。こっち雪積もってて寒いっす。3日に帰りますね。お土産何がいいっすか。
止まんね。苦しい。なんだこりゃ。 何泣いてんだ。わけわからん。気が弱くなってんのか。気持ち悪いな、まったく。俺今までこんなんじゃなかったのに。くそ。
わあ、北川さんから返信。何待ってる。
お兄ちゃん、ご飯。
嘘。北川さん、北川さん、大丈夫っすか？
中村、
すいません、鍵使って勝手に入りました。具合悪かったんすか？俺気がつかなくて。
あれ早くね。今何日だ？
まだ2日の夜です。本当は明日帰ってくるつもりだったけど、あんなメール初めて見たから焦ったっすよ。俺ビビっちゃって速攻新幹線乗りましたよ。うわ、熱出てんじゃないですか。
大丈夫だから。
待って、俺がやります。
つかやりたい。
口で開けるってちょ北川さん、口の中熱くなって。もういいっすから。まだ濡らしてない。
いや、入った。
北川さん、
どうしよう、こんなことできるようになっちまった。俺、お前のことすげえ好きになってた。ちゃんと言うの時間かかってごめんな。
高川さん、
いやー、汗かいたからかな。治ったよ。つくづくありがとな、中村。
それ俺に移したからじゃな。
動いたから腹減った。ほな、お土産ってこれ食っていい？あ、そうだ。今年もよろしく。
よろしくお願いし
なんか悪くない一年になりそうです。はい、到着。よっこらせ。以前酔ったふりしてお持ち帰りさせた僕ですが、今夜は本当に酔った中村を持って帰るのに成功しました。さてと、ずっと機会を伺っていたのですが、今日は会社の新年会、千載一遇のチャンスだったのです。まあ飲め飲め飲め。
やめ無理、北川さん無理。俺マジワインは弱いから無理。
それ、生き生き。
やめてやめて。
サトシ君、頑張って。
不詳中村聡飲みます。
イエーイな、ちょろい。
苦しい。白ワイン嫌だ。赤ワインはもっと嫌です。酸っぱい。まずい。いやー、長かった。
とうとうこいつを好きにする機会が巡ってきましたよ。思い返せば出会いはかなりひどかった。春、初対面の時は会社の教育係と新人だった。あの時の中村は猫背でメガネでマスクで、それはもう体操をもそもそしていた。
中村です。よろしくお願いします。
ん？すごいな君。ああ、じゃあこの図面の修正から教えるわ。ここ座って。何も喋んねえな。大丈夫かよこいつ。しかし夏、環境に慣れたのか、衣替えを機に中村は脱皮した。
あ、おはようございます。お茶を入れてみました。
君は何？そんな顔だったの？メガネとマスクは？
はい、花粉の季節が終わったので。
秋、会社の慰安旅行で初めての裸の付き合いをした。中村、なんだよもじもじして。
いえ。
お前のチンコでけえな。
先に出ます。
おお。今思えばあの時あいつは俺の裸をしゃべりたいとか思ってたんだろうな。そして冬、休みに二人で遊ぶにいたり。おお、大吉だぜ、やり。
今
日まあそんなに気落とすなよ。
あ
あ、なんだお前。
帰りに 飯食いませんか？
いいけど。なんかな、これといった決定打なんてなかったんだよ。だんだん慣れてって気づいたら意識してたっつうか。もうちょっとこのモサモサの髪切って短くしたら。いやでもこの顔知ってんの俺だけか。よし。
なんか寒い。あれでも下はあったかい。毛布どこだ？北川さん。
お、起きたか。酒入って寝てても立つもんだな。ちょいケツ上げて協力しろ。脱がすから。
なんだこの光景。あれ、これ北川さんだよな。マジ気持ちいいんだけど。何これ、なんで。ああ、そうか、夢か。夢だな。年明け早々、こりゃ縁起がいい良い一年になりそうだな。
おい、中村。中村。バカ、寝んなよ。これからだっつのに。起きろ起きろ、やらせろ。
だよ、もういいとこなのに。途中まではいい北川さんなのに、なんで悪い子に変わっちゃうかな。ダメなこと言うお口はこのお口ですか？はい、舐めて。
ああ、お前調子乗んな。今日は俺が。
いいからさっさとしゃぶってお願い、北川さん。すっげえ気持ちいい。あれ、北川さん感じてんの？そういや、口ん中にチンポすりつけっといいんでしたっけ？本格的に開発してみます。
苦しい。ふざけんなってめ。
苦しいとか言ってっけど、俺の加えながらケツ揺れてたし、こっちだってパンパンじゃないっすか。
違うなわけ。やだ、やべ。
平野もいじってあげよっか。
やべ、中村。
指入れちゃうよ。なんでやめてなの？嫌じゃないよね。こっちの味もう覚えて楽しめるようになってんのに。軽くいった。やっべえな、すんげえかわいい。ねえ、ここに俺の入れさせて。上に乗ってケツ振って。
ちっくしょ。お前覚えてるよ。
早く。
でけ
こうやって俺のお願い聞いてくれるところとか許してくれちゃうところとかすごい好き。嬉しい。北川さん、自分でもっとぐるぐる腰回してみてよ。俺も行きそう。中出ししていい？種付けしていい？ダメ。俺はすげってる。俺の全部飲んでよ。中村。いい夢だった。今度こんくらいやってくんねえかな。
The Burning Crusade Classic Launch Part 2 Anniversary. Your doctor said you have one of these. Probation different than a chironic. I think you got the words really mixed up there. I would tell you to see a doctor about that, but you already are, so stick with that, man. Wishing you the best of luck with your health situation there. Sorry about that. That's talking tough, but it'll be an Arcatraz heroic boosting a fresh guilty 30 minutes before raid. That's fine though. That's fun. That is fun to do. Do you think I regret running Black Morass and for our boot fresh 70 and then the guy quit our guild because he doesn't know how to turn in the quest in Old Hillsbrad? That is hilarious. That's fun. What I don't want to do is be up at 5 a.m. recruiting a warlock. I just because we have a loot council system, we have to trial. Like, dude, I just don't want to do that. So you know what I'm gonna do? This is what being a dictator is about. All right, this is what a dictator is. I am more important than everyone else in the raid. Not everyone else combined, but I am more important than other individuals in the raid. which means I don't want, this is my opinion, I do not want to have to deal with players entering the guild as trials. I don't want to have to deal with trials because you know what trials do? They don't come to raid. You recruit a trial, they don't come to raid. 50% chance a trial just never shows up. You know why? They're not in your guild yet. There's nothing promised. Does a trial really feel like showing up if they know they're not going to get any gear? So who wants to join a guild as a trial where they don't get to get anything for several weeks when they could just pug the content and roll right away? And even if they trial for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, whatever, then they're the lowest ranking member of the guild. Oh, great. That sounds really fun. That sounds like a great deal. I'm going to go trial for a guild for 2 or 3 weeks, sometimes a month, only to become the treated like garbage because I'm the worst person in the guild. Now, obviously, my guild tried to treat people better than that, but that doesn't really matter because that's not what the pug thinks. That's not the person joining the guild doesn't trust our guild to be nice to them. They're going to think we're like every other guild, which means they're going to be expecting us to treat them like garbage. So yeah, I mean, long story short, we're going to get a terrible player if we don't pug. If we are a loot council guild and I'm spamming an LFG looking for someone who wants to join a guild as a trial, get no gear, and then get treated like garbage. Only a bad player would tolerate that. Well, guess what we recruited most of the time? Bad players. Which means your guild, by the way, throughout the expansion, just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. Freak Naughty. What up, dude? Your guild just keeps getting worse. And the reason it keeps getting worse is because you keep lowering the bar on who you let into the raid. Right? At the start, you're only inviting like close people, good friends of friends. They're all good players. Then, guess what? You desperately need a shaman. You know who I was taking, dude? I was begging. We had this shaman in our guild in greens. And I'm begging him to show up to raid in SSCTK in greens. Because we need shamans. But at the start of the expansion, our shaman was better than that. Our shaman wasn't a green geared player. But now we're desperate. And we started with mentally stable warlocks. But by the time we're in SCTK, I started recruiting mentally unstable warlocks. Right? Crazy people. Why did I start recruiting crazy people into our guild? Because we needed a warlock. It's never the plan at the start. Y'all remember Schmurder? I mean, I don't know who that's directed to. I remember Schmurder. Probably you. Our star elemental shaman, man. I'm pretty sure a person... Yeah, that's you. Yeah. You talked to someone recently. I think Vroxus, maybe? On some other game? Yeah. Justin Vroxus, yep. Tarkov, there we go. I did hear about that. Yeah, the good old days. But you were a Star Ellie Shaman in the original TBC. Crazy. How mentally unstable are we talking about? Are mentally unstable... hope everyone's doing well. Honestly, are we doing well if we're still playing the same game 5 years later? That's the question. Really don't know that we can say that we're doing well. The shaman on Archimond, we had an insane shaman on Archimond who did not speak English very well. That completely griefed the entire... We actually, after Schmurder, we did not have a good elemental shaman. That's actually... I don't know if you know this, Schmurder. Fun fact. After you, we got a player who could not press Earthshock. And his name was Urban Miser. This dude could not press Earthshock. And he had a mental breakdown in Black Temple because we told him that he needed to kick on Illidari Council because that's what Ellie Shaman is supposed to do on the fight. He had a complete mental breakdown, could not kick. People in our guild started bullying him in whispers, which I don't endorse, by the way. I didn't know that was happening. I did not know that we had individual players in our guild whispering. And honestly, I didn't really even know until much later, but that's like, honestly, that's like a G kick, to be honest. If that happens again, I'm threatening people to get kicked. Why are you flaming a Gildian Whispers? Because they're having trouble kicking, bro. Is that going to help him kick? But anyway, he couldn't kick. He started getting bullied in Whispers, had a mental breakdown, G quit. And we actually genuinely struggled on Illidari Council. Like, we didn't kill Illidan for like a few weeks because we couldn't kill Illidari Council because we couldn't kick. Because we went from having an elemental shaman to having a mental breakdown to not having an Ellie shaman. So that was kind of crazy. And then our next Ellie shaman was a foreign shaman. I forget his name. What was his name? He was a Draenei, obviously. He can only be Draenei. Draenei male. Bastrad. His name's Bastrad. This guy named Bastrad just died every week on Archimon. I think we told him not to participate in the fight because he genuinely could not live during Archimon, and he just killed our whole guild. So he got sent to the alt raid, and in the alt raid there was this misunderstanding that like he was in the alt raid because he wasn't good enough to be in the main raid, but he wasn't really understanding that, and he genuinely thought that we were gonna like reserve him gear, and he wanted me to like HR all the gear from our alt raid to him, but he didn't understand like he was not in our main raid because he wasn't good enough to be in the main raid. But he had the idea that this was like a split run set up for him. And so he is like asking me to like stack him with tier and like res all the tier for him. Which again, like the dude just cannot live on Archimon. He just died every time. And Archimon is a fight where if someone dies, it kind of wipes the whole raid. Or at least makes the fight way harder. Yeah. Crazy. And what even happened? What Ellie Shaman did we get after that? Oh, our Ellie Shaman in Sunwell was actually quite good. I think it was someone named like Irelina or something. They were actually a good player. They were good in Sunwell. They just disappeared after Sunwell though. I mean, we stopped raiding in Sunwell at a certain point. Then came back for Wrath. But yeah, that was our Ellie Shaman journey. Dope Goat, you had crazy shamans? Yeah, Dope Goat was a crazy dude. That guy was so funny, man. He thought he was so good because he played Resto Shaman and he farmed HPS. It's like, dude, you realize anyone can play a Resto Shaman and press Chain Heal. But he, on like Brutalis, we assigned him to healing our tanks. And he wasn't healing our tanks. He was padding HPS on the raid. And he literally thought he was a better healer than our other Resto Shamans because he padded HPS on Brutalis. He genuinely thought that. Like, he had this like hero arc where he thought he was like better than our whole guild. And bro was just padding HPS, not following assignments. Yeah. You just remember Big Dumpy and Techless on Shaman? Yeah. You don't. What about Bunny of Amy, man? You remember Bunny of Amy? I think Bunny of Amy may not have been in. When did Bunny of Amy join the guild? We used to have a shaman named Quacky. Quacky was a nice person. They played Resto Shaman. You played with Quacky. I don't know if you played with Bunny of Amy. I think you probably did. I think Bunny of Amy started playing pretty early. But Bunny of Amy may have replaced Quacky, so maybe it was after. Anyway, great players. Good people. Your rotation isn't optimal for leveling. Squeens, I remember you saying that a while ago. But surely isn't accurate today because my leveling speed is unmatched. I'm a top tier leveler. The KJ stun incident, yeah, the Dope Goat. This was the story with Dope Goat on the KJ stun is we have a healer. They're assigned to heal our prop paladin. Okay? Healer assigned to heal prop paladin. Prop paladin dies. So we go to the assigned healer. We say, hey, what happened, man? Your assignment died. Not even like you're a bad player.